Hello. All right. I don't know. I don't know. What? What? Hi. 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 Hey, the chief of the chiefs. Hi. Hi. Right. Ooh. Well, camera's currently not charging because whenever I plug it in, it says it's trying to connect to a USB device. So we will see how long this lasts. I don't. We're just plugging it into a power strip and it's trying to connect to a USB device. So whatever's going on is past my pay grade. As you can see here, we can barely see it. The graphic is covering it. Oh, here it is. Me and Chiefy tonight. We are here to suffer with all of you. I don't know where the TV remote is. Let's go. Here's Chiefy. Here's me. Hello. I'm probably out of frame. There it is. Ooh. All right. What is up, Johnny? JM, what's up? Give you a few. Well, I'll give you a few pointers on how to play striker because we need someone to score. Ooh, we never plugged the light in. I don't even know if it's in here. It has been a hectic day. We are with it though. That's what we're doing. How has everybody's day been? Chat. What's up, Johnny, JM? How was your day other than having to go through this absolute shit show of a football match? Pretty much it is match week 21. I did get that right at least. I am trying to figure out how this is gonna work because this camera is gonna die. Doing good. Very hot outside. That is correct. It is very warm outside. Probably like even with the rain that came down, we're probably looking at like 75% humidity. Meh. Work's been crazy. Yeah. I've kind of had a little slow week because it's the 4th of July, so I can't say that. Say the same. Yeah. It is very hot outside though. I'm saying over 75% humidity because I am a betting man, unfortunately. My location 73. Of course, I just always lose money. Don't tail my bets. That's all I gotta say. How about USMNT? Do we really have to talk about them? Do we really? we really gonna bring that up? We're gonna bring up the USMNT and then go watch Orlando City lose. Sounds like a very entertaining night. It's disappointing, isn't it? Me, Kanata, and Dave were at the Bolivia Panama match, so we were kind of watching it from the lens of Bolivia needs to do something here, and I had hope for about 2 minutes because Bolivia scored, and then that offsides goal for Uruguay went in, and of course it wasn't offsides. But it was offsides, but it wasn't according to one of the worst refereeing crews I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so I was excited for about 2 minutes, and then it went to shit. How's my week going? It's like it's been slow. It's been hot. Other than that, it's just been a week. Yeah, I think a lot of people are on vacation because 4th of July, so everything's just been kind of slow for me. I know everybody else probably can't say the same, but I'm not complaining. Hi. Do you have anything to say on the USMNT? I don't know if you heard that, but he said Greg out. Chiefy for USMNT manager. BJ Callahan going to Nashville. Thoughts? Should we have tried to make a move for him? Is he in a good place in Nashville? Is Nashville going to get better from here? They're just going to have a mess season. I think it's a possibility that they could go on and be someone to worry about in the playoffs. Because just from the few games that we saw Callahan take over the USMNT, looks like he has an idea of the sport, unlike the man that is currently in charge of the men's national team. It's 7:28. We have 2 minutes until kick. Toronto versus Orlando. Gotta make sure this is muted. It is muted. No more copyright. Playing in a shit stadium in Toronto. Depends if Mukhtar decides to be good. I mean, he could be. Did he win MVP one year? Because he can be MVP level, or he can just kind of be there. But if he's MVP level, it's over. We don't have to worry about teams in the playoffs. Yeah, probably not. We can worry about the teams in the play-in. I did want to point out before kickoff that Toronto is down a good amount of players. Richie Larea to international duty along with Jonathan Osorio, both Canadian. This isn't Aaron Long. This is Kevin Long. Played 18 matches for him so far, so he's a starter. He's suspended due to a red card. Coelho, who has played 19 matches for him, is out with a thigh injury. Cervania, however you say it. I don't know. It doesn't even look like he's played. Cruz to an injury. Tough. Get better soon, son. And Tyrese Spicer has played in 13 matches, so maybe a super sub or just someone that's been in and out of rotation, is also out until mid-July. And for us, it is Mason. Unfortunately, that was very sad to see what happened with him. So, of course, prayers up to Mason. We were hoping for the best. I know we went through a successful surgery. So, I mean, right now we're at the best with him. But it's still really sad to see the man's been through a lot and deserves the best. So I hate for that to happen to him. Mikey's still listed out with a knee injury, and Tahir Reed Brown. Tahir Reed Brown really hasn't played a big role for us, if any role at all this year. But we signed Carlos Mercado to a short-term MLS team agreement, whatever that means. So for this game, most likely, we will have him on the bench. But Pedro is back. Now, Javier Otero did come in against NYCFC and let up 3 goals. Were all of them exactly his fault? No, not really. But for someone that really you wanted to possibly see the next step in, because he's been playing with our B team for a while, you'd want to see a little bit more maybe. And Carlos Mercado was a guy that we signed. He's either on loan or permanently from San Antonio FC, and he's also been going in and out of the B team. So we're going to see. Hopefully we don't need to use him because Pedro is back. Cartagena is back. Peru, not the hottest in the Copa America. So, yeah. Here we go. Getting a look at BMO Field. Absolute trash heap. I know I just spit a lot of information at you guys, but yeah. Got to fill the dead airspace somehow. Chief, you left me, so I am here alone I believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was to Mukhtar winning MVP. Which, yeah, that would make sense because he is class. And I will be putting the StreamYard link down in the description at some point. I think we're gonna go a little bit, just like a normal watch along, and then at some point we'll get some people in here to talk. If the game's going poorly, might happen sooner than later. But who knows? It also depends on what the situation with the camera is, because I still haven't been able to figure that out. All right, we're looking at the lineups. This means that I need to be asking you guys score predictions. What are we saying? What's going on? So does Oscar get fired this year? Are we talking about calendar year? Are we talking about season? Which one? I will eat dinner and then join you if the camera is still working. Well, the camera's working. It's just the charging thing. Shalom. Cannot argue me. What? Johnny, what? How many whippets have you had already? Season? If we lose this and it doesn't happen after this game, I don't think it happens at all. Johnny says 1-1. What a boring game. It better be the most exciting 1-1 draw I've ever seen in my life. 2-1 OC. We win. 5. What do you mean? 5 whippets. Dear Lord, maybe I'm on the whippets. Ooh. Did you ever get? Yeah, you got the XLR. Yeah. All right.
At last, prodigal son is home. How's chat doing? It's been a few minutes.
I had Chiefy up here. He said Berhalter out.
Yeah, well, he knows best.
There he is. He's come back. Anything but 3 points today. Wow, really? The banner of Pareja out is coming out. Well, so Steven, you just don't want us to win. That is what it is. Score prediction from you?
2-1. I haven't decided who's going to win yet, though.
Just 2-1. Johnny says, "What's up?"
What's up, Johnny? How you doing, bud?
He's also on 5 whippets.
Yeah, I heard that part of the conversation.
What's up, David? Long time no see.
Sir, how are you?
Oh, I'm saying 3-1 Toronto. Bernardeschi gets 2, and some other guy gets 1. Duncan scores his obligatory goal when we're down 2-0 to make us feel like we have hope. And don't put a third one in. And then it's just rinse and repeat.
Not far off from a realistic situation. I'm not gonna...
Yeah. I think if that happens, I just know the storyline. I know the script.
Yeah, that's why I say 2-1, because it's either we're gonna get that jammy late goal to win, or we're gonna give up that jammy late goal for
the
loss. So
anything but at a goal that we scored against Chicago.
So Wilder's back, correct?
Wilder and
Pedro are back. Yep.
I went through all the injuries and the red card suspension and international duties that they have. Seems like a good amount of people, 4 of the 6 that are.
That's right. Yeah, you
played
were
at least
that.
18 matches. So
they're going to be on a rotated squad.
But Bernardeschi and Signe still in the squad. And then we get Pedro and Cartagena back. So is that a good thing, getting Pedro back?
Well,
in circumstances.
Yeah, I was going to say, considering that we're going to have to throw Javi out there to the Wolves like that, I mean, yeah, I think it's a great thing that Pedro's back. Now, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you said anything about it, but we're obviously all thinking and praying for Mason, hope for the best in the recovery.
Yep.
That sucks, man, because he was really making that push to be the one keeper for us for the rest of the year.
It sucks to see. I did mention that, and then that led me into talking about how we signed Carlos Mercado to a short-term deal. Saw him play against Atlanta United 2 for OCB, not but a week ago, maybe a
Right.
little bit less. He, he was an Orlando City beekeeper.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how I
yeah.
feel about Javi right now too.
Yeah.
It's kid's got tons of potential, but you don't want to throw him to the wolves like this. You know, with our season in the form that it's in, our defenders not doing as well as they could be. It's not an ideal circumstance for him to develop for sure.
So is it an absolute confidence killer for Javi to come in, concede 3, and then be sent straight back down to OCB, and then his teammate, technically someone that is below him, his backup, be called up to the first team instead of him again?
Well, is he still not with the team right now?
I don't think he's in the squad.
Oh, I thought he would have been in the squad.
No, we got Mercado, and no, he is back with OCB.
So yeah, I don't think it's a confidence killer. Probably because he's going to play in their next match
for OCB.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like, hey, like,
But they brought his backup to be.
so yeah, he's going to be the backup here to be the backup again for the OCB match rather than
Most likely, unless he gets a starting job. I think OCB plays Carolina Core on Sunday.
Right.
So it depends on which one gets called up to the bench for our game at home on Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you can't really blame him for those goals being conceded. You know,
yeah,
it was just straight up breakdowns defensively. And I said it's in the group chat, you know, when we saw what happened to Mason, you know, the team was looking shell shocked. They just kind of were just going throughout the motions for the rest of the game. We knew there was going to be two ways that they were one of two ways. They were going to react one of two ways. They were either going to play for Mason with that extra chip, or it was kind of just going to be like, that was a gruesome injury, like moving through the motions, which is totally understandable. You know, you literally just watch some guy snap his leg, like, being a lifeguard, seeing some pretty traumatic stuff, you know, doing stuff with the dive team, seeing people hit their heads on the 30 meter or the 10 meter, the 30-foot platform, and then fall lifelessly down to the pool. Like, you know, this stuff you can't unsee. So it's understandable to be a little shell shocked.
Welcome to OC Fan TV.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't want everybody to sit there and be like, oh, he got hurt, so what? Move on. It's like when it's traumatic like that and people are in serious pain, like, it's very reasonable to be like, holy shit, what did I just see?
You could have just seen that man lose his whole footballing career.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on how he heals up. Obviously, hoping for the best. But, yeah, I mean, it's when it's serious like that. Look at us being professionals and actually using the preview for once.
Wait. You had to say something about being professional.
Well, I mean, you still got time. They're still not.
We're going to go to my phone camera for a second, and then we're going to go to Camlink 4K, and then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. All right. I got it fixed just in time. Now,
just get ready for the clock.
During match. Wait. I don't know which one is which. I don't.
That one is the right one. And go.
Hello? No? All right. It's fine.
8 seconds behind. All right. So, chat, obviously we have lag, but our game clock is 8 seconds behind the match time. So,
y'all can survive. It's pretty close.
You want to rewind to be or pause to be even with us. We're at 25, 26, 27, 28.
Yeah. Steven says he got tickets to that match. Nice. Well, I guess it's one of the Orlando City matches. Wait for you who are you in the chat? What's your name in the chat? What? I'm Zach. He's Zach.
Yeah.
We're also not in the chat. All right. Facundo in the middle. So I didn't even look at the starting lineup.
Interesting. You know, I didn't have a chance. We were messing around with the camera.
Facundo and Ojeda.
Yeah.
See that?
Facundo Ojeda and Gulo Duncan, single striker. So I'm gonna go that Ojeda's playing the 10, Facundo's playing out right, but you know what that means.
Means Davidan's going to get up the right side. Facundo shift into the middle,
Yep.
and then both of them are clogged in the middle.
Yep. Oh, so we've got Cartagena and Caesar. So we're back to the 4-2-3-1.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Smith, a left back. Didn't even notice that.
I'm okay with that. We need a little defensive solidarity, somebody to hold it down over there.
Rafael Santos on the bench.
Yeah, late, that's a chasing the game. You need something later in the match. Chiefy, why are you sitting like this, my guy? Your head all sideways.
He does what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to judge. All right, Chad. How do you feel? How do y'all feel about Kyle Smith coming in at left back? What are your thoughts?
I think we'll get some mixed opinions, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. Why do you feel the way that you feel too? Don't just be like no and yes.
Go on, Wielder. I need Brecalo back ASAP.
Yeah. Well, they went out, correct?
No, I don't think they've played yet.
No.
Wait, did they? I don't know. It's all kind of blurring together for me at this point.
I mean, I'm not expecting them to get through this round. They made it to the knockouts. Good on them.
No, they definitely got knocked out. That's right. They got all the way through to pens with Portugal.
That's right. Yep.
And then they absolutely shat the bed in pens. That
Yep.
was the worst penalty shootout performance I've seen. No one's back post. JM says Kyle's a fine rotational player and Santos has been in meh form. It's fair. Davis says he is a human white flag. It's the one size fits all of Correa. What is that? Does that mean he just surrenders? Human white. Why?
Elaborate on that phrase.
Human white flag.
Because I mean, like I see that he's, like the Swiss Army knife type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where he can fit everywhere. Well,
and he just does an okay job everywhere instead of excelling. I guess just excelling in one spot.
But it also has become very indicative of Oscar not knowing what to do in areas. It's like, fuck it, play Kyle Smith.
Yeah. Johnny, we are doing the StreamYard, but we're just going to start out with a normal little watch along first, and then eventually we'll get into it.
Johnny's been waiting for this StreamYard.
That he has. The camera is not charging currently because every time I plug that in, it tries to connect to some USB device.
Yeah.
So I do not know what is going on there.
Well, maybe at halftime.
Oh,
there it is. Well done, boys.
Okay.
Nobody marking their man in the box. Hey, we're just not going to do that today. On their literal first attack of the game.
5 minutes in. What's new? All right. Everybody's favorite breakfast sandwich.
Ooh.
Types of bread.
All right. So, sorry, I just had to watch that again. Probably my favorite one that's accessible here. I love a good chicken biscuit from Chick-fil-A.
Classic, yeah.
But the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant from Dunkin' is probably one of the most accessible, easy go-tos for me.
I can't say that I go to Dunkin' a lot.
Well, I have a girlfriend, so coffee.
Damn, I'll go fuck myself.
No. I'm just saying, coffee is a staple, right?
Yeah, it is,
and
especially iced.
Yeah, so it's like Starbucks or Dunkin', and I'm gonna pick Dunkin' personally because I like the food better there.
Can Dunkin' do something here? Oh, okay. Or we just slow it down. It's fine.
All-time favorite though is a bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel from a good New York deli.
Yeah. I think I mean, the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is. I just actually went spicy chicken biscuit because they brought it back. Pretty good. Maybe a couple like dips of Chick-fil-A sauce sometimes in there, kind of makes it a little bit
Yep.
decent. But again, even just like a classic sausage, egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese. I think you can't really go wrong with it. And then especially if you get a good bagel and a bagel, egg and cheese.
Yeah, bagel, egg and cheese.
Yes,
bagel, bacon, egg and cheese.
Yes, bagel, egg and cheese. That's all I need.
I mean, you get a good bagel, you know, that's all you do need. And some egg and cheese. That's peak. I'll give it to you.
We are playing footy tennis on the sideline right now.
We're channeling our inner Copa America. I don't know how much anybody's been watching of that, but yeah, a lot of volleyball being played in the Copa America right now.
JM said Chick-fil-A egg cheese spicy chicken.
That's peak.
That's pretty good. Robin got dunked on that one. Yeah. The black peppercorn croissant at Dunkin' is fire.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't tried it personally, but I've heard good things about it.
Steven says, I can't wait for you guys to be monetized so I can super chat. Been waiting for it too.
Yeah. Buddy. Look, we're getting there eventually.
4 years down the line.
Keep struggling through these live streams with us and we'll get there.
Are we talking fast food brekkie Sammys? Dear Lord. Yes.
No, we're talking all time. So like I gave like the fast food, like the quick accessible one, but like all time is going to be like a good New York deli.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Could you telegraph that pass anymore, Angulo?
Oi. Brick wall. Yellow already. No, just talking to. Nice. There's a place in Spring Hill called Bagels. Bagels and Beyond. And my go-to is a bacon, runny egg, and cheese on a garlic bagel. I don't know if I can ever say I've even had a runny egg.
Over easy, dog?
No.
What?
I'm always scrambled.
See, now you're not living until you have the over easy on a sandwich.
I feel like it just doesn't look appetizing to me. Because like you pop the yolk and
it adds all that extra flavor to it, so you don't have like just dry bites. Well, good bagel soaks it up.
If you make the scrambled eggs right, then they're not dry as shit.
Yeah, but the bread is always going to be dry. So
I'm saying you got to get a good New York bagel because then it won't be dry.
Yeah, fair.
But if you're going to McDonald's, maybe if I would have found the bin, I would have turned the game off.
We would have for real run Mario Kart tonight.
Correct. I'm behind because Apple sucks. Oh, that was so bad from us. The Jewish Cuban from Bagel King is fire. I've never even gone to Bagel King and thought of getting that, but I mean their donuts are great. So
Bagel King, Donut King is what you're thinking of.
Oh, awkward. Over easy is great because it breaks up the yolk.
Yep.
That's exactly what you said. It doesn't. Over easy egg eaters or serial killers.
Who said that?
Steven. What is it with Bernardeschi's hair? I like how you spelled that. That is BERNA desk. Yes.
I mean, the effort's there. I'll give it to you. Bernardeschi isn't an easy one to spell.
He has the cornrows.
Yeah, he's got the cornrows. He's been like B-Tech Mario Balotelli his entire career. Just kind of like making noise for no reason, but just not being as good as him.
Savitzer had cornrows.
Yeah, Savitzer did do that.
I was like, I don't know. Just him with like the slick back long hair and the little man bun. Like he can pull off the man bun on the back of the head. And that's about it.
We're not going to do the cornrows here.
Yeah. I just sounded it out, you bum. Maybe spell it right next time, you bum. Fabian says, Pain FC. Correct. What's up? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here, suffering through with us. Bro looks like he's from Pasco County.
Brother's a GTA character.
He has the tattoos too. Yeah.
He's going through his midlife crisis.
That's why he's in Toronto. That makes sense. All right. I am going to try to plug the camera in. If it goes to what it was doing,
please stand by.
I think the audio.
Chief, you can talk See if you talk to him. No. I think we're good. I was getting ready to say it earlier at halftime, try to plug it in because now it's being used, but
I didn't want it to go about and die
no,
before
yeah.
halftime. I don't know, because it was only 60%.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I didn't know how much it was at, so. But yep, we're good. It looks like not Orlando City, but us. We're
Yes.
good.
Oh. Did I not get a light? Did I not bring the light in?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Not even in the car?
I don't know. You didn't bring one inside.
I'll look at halftime.
Yeah, I mean we still got time. Light.
Yeah. Looks like Sheriff Grady Judd should be doing a report on him. Is that? Do you just know the sheriff of Pasco County, or is that GTA?
No, Grady Judd is like very famous sheriff in the state of Florida.
Heard.
He's very outspoken. Let's say.
Got it. We did breakfast sandwiches. What else can we discuss to get through this?
Let's go like street food. You're walking down the street and there's vendors lined up, like carnival foods, anything like that. What are you getting?
I feel like tacos is an easy answer. Some sort of maybe just like a pulled pork taco.
Okay.
Then, but I also saw on the way home, or we were walking. Maybe I don't know if it was from an Orlando City game or something, but it was downtown, and I saw a tent, and it said, what's a cheesesteak egg rolls?
Oof.
And I didn't even try them, but I feel like they could be very, very good.
So he took a shit touch and it almost rolled back like over the goal line and then did Duncan like that. So
hate that bum.
Yeah, I could get behind that. So I love a good knish from
A what?
New York. They're like potato cake type things.
Okay.
Yeah, every time I go, I have to get one. But yeah, I would have to say it's like a Philly cheesesteak. You know what I mean? Like a good Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, just a Philly cheesesteak could also be fantastic.
Peak.
Riley says, "Got to go street corn." JM says, "Tacos is always the answer."
Street corn is fire. Absolutely.
Even what is Cappy subs?
Cappies, yeah,
They can.
yeah.
I mean,
They started out as a food truck, so
yeah,
that qualifies.
Street food, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Used to be a Puerto Rican style food truck that would come onto the job site every like other day out there, and they used to have this like tripleta sandwich that was peak.
Oh, big switch.
Ooh, what a ball though.
Go on, Facundo.
He can't use his right.
Yeah, he dribbled instead of taking the space down towards the goal line. He tried to cut back into 3 defenders.
It's painful.
It really is. Oh, and he's beat. Whoa! No,
what a boy! I mean, look, Ojeda.
Oh, left foot.
He.
Yeah. Okay. Even Sean Johnson saving that shit.
Yeah. Look, I will say that about Ojeda is he times his tackles very well. I haven't seen him like go in on somebody and take them out.
Well,
other than the Brexit tackle that he did his first game, first tackle he ever had. I thought this dude was him.
I know, or I was gonna say, I think it's great that one of his best attributes is tackling, and he's a 10. That is great.
You know, if he had a little more pace, he would be a fantastic 10.
Yeah, and then he also didn't have to compete with Facundo in that same spot.
Yeah, if we didn't have somebody that already wants to drift in, you know what I mean? If we had a true right winger that's going to sit wide and create those spaces, yeah, I mean, he has all the makings of being a really good 10, other than pace. Yeah.
Burn Burn New York street style kebab goes crazy.
Fair.
To you guys some info that I have no clue what you're on about. So shit, Faku was back. Wasn't it the same thing last match?
Yeah, wasn't great last match. I mean, teams know, you know what I mean? Like, you literally show him the line and he will not take it.
That was very evident right there in that last
Two defenders literally, all he had to do is take it on his right foot, and he had all that space in front of him. Shit, then you can bring it back on your left and put a shot. But like, fuck, use your right foot to create space.
It's not, yeah, he doesn't even try to bait them to think he's going down going down the line with his right foot. It's just always instantly cut in on the left. David says pinchos, shish kebab, meat niche tacos, triplets. Holy cow! Arepas and shawarma. I can't walk past a food stand that sells his food as my physique reflects.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say my physique shows that I eat a lot of stand food truck food as well.
Oh, how was he just out there? And how do you play that ball so shittily? He should have been cutting in.
His brother had 80 yards of space, and he still put it in one of the few spots he couldn't get.
But Insigne is also like, why are you not?
Yeah, he shouldn't have
cutting
been
across. I don't think Dagerdan knew he existed. Dagerdan looked out there, and Insigne was way
so
down
short
here.
he can't see him.
Yep.
He's like, damn, this damn fan's running on the field again. Somebody get this kid out of here.
Riley said, I miss Sufferhill's water. Mate, best in the country.
What, you drinking out of a dirty creek up there in North Carolina?
Oh, well. Is Zephyrhills only Florida? I feel like
probably is.
Well, looks like I'm never moving away.
Out there drinking out of a dirty creek.
I know he has Deer Park. Deer Park water is the brand. It's the one that Dave gets from Aldi. Pure Aqua.
Pure Aqua. I mean, that great value water, dog. Dasani's everywhere, so I mean, you know.
Dasani's ass. Oh, why you would?
All right, there you go. Next topic. Top water.
It's still Zephyrhills.
I don't know. I don't know. I actually really enjoy the core water.
Okay, well, we all don't have $7 to spend.
Brother, it is the same price as the Zephyrhills, so you just got to.
Then I'm going with Zephyrhills.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like the core water, or like smart water. I feel like
smart water's not bad.
are my.
Is it so?
You want to go like really expensive waters?
Fiji good?
Fiji's good. I like Fiji.
Voss.
Yeah, I was just about to say Voss is peak.
I might have had it once or twice. We do have Deer Park up here. Yeah, I knew it. Same company that makes us up for hills. Why do I even go on break? What do you mean? Summer break? This water is Poland Springs from Northeast. Never heard of it, to be honest. Losing to Toronto? Yes, we are losing to Toronto. San Pellegrino.
Yeah. San Pellegrino. That's a very good water.
Pana
Okay.
is peak. Ever had the Icelandic water?
Yep. Icelandic is a very good. It's the one in the plastic bottle that looks like a glacier, with a black cap.
I'd have to find. I'd have to see it. I don't know.
Costco always has them, so I get those a lot.
David said, Dasani is tap water that has been filtered. I used to service quality control equipment back in the day.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Might as well drink from your refrigerator.
Correct. Probably better. Riley says, whatever water they put in my natty ice, brother.
Natty ice, huh? Natty ice. Level up and at least drink a Busch Light. Busch Light.
I need to go back to the days of going to the beach and killing a whole 24-pack of Natterdays.
You know, I had a case of Natterdays sitting in my garage at my parents' house for the longest time, and I kept meaning to give them to you.
Oh,
And then finally, it was like 2 months, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't think I should be giving these beers after at this point."
yeah. I don't know if the quality control calls for 2 months of sitting in a garage.
No, they were like, "Buy one get one" at Publix at one point. So fuck it, and it took me like a week and a half to drink the one case because like one day I like pounded half a case,
Nice.
and then I was like, "I really don't actually like these. Like, I just like the thought of drinking them."
You have to be in a certain mood.
Uh,
You have to be craving them.
It's got to be summer. It's got to be hot.
Mhm.
You know, you got to be doing something: pool day, beach, boat. Like,
Or you just want to drink.
yeah,
drink.
I don't even know. Like, but that was my problem. Is like I couldn't just sit around to drink those. You know what I mean? It's not like I sit around and drink beer. It's like a doing something.
Doing something, or you're just. I feel like if you're with buddies,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you're also distracted enough.
From
to-
the shit flavor.
Yes, correct. I forgot about chat for a second. Natty Ice is a disgrace. Okay, I see the dessert question. I'll get back to that after I finish this. You make fun of me for misspelling Bernardeschi, but not David misspelling Dasani. I didn't even. Oh, he did misspell Dasani. Tough. I was leaning back, so I couldn't really see it. Yeah, Owen, it's Italian fancy water, and it's amazing. Big up, Owen. HR's in the building. Man, I missed you boys. How bad are we?
Cool.
I don't want to answer that question.
Brother, we're talking about what type of water to drink right now to distract us from the game. Trying to keep some positivity going here. Good atmosphere.
Riley says I can get a 15 rack of natty for $7. Probably. It's probably maybe like 8 or
Brother,
9.
spend $2 more and get the 12 pack of
That's
Bush
true.
Light, and you won't hate yourself as much.
Okay. Owen said PR is back, not HR.
PR.
Big buddy. Tyler's HR. I'm PR. What personal relation? What is P?
Public relations. There's no way.
That's awkward. Rolling Rock and Ice House used to be beers popular in my youth. Zima and wine coolers for the girls. ZIMA.
I've never heard of that.
And
Wine coolers, obviously, yeah. Nah, I mean, so beer wise, yeah, it's Bush Light, Natty Light, like stuff like that's the popular cheap beers. But back when I started drinking, it was the Four Locos, like the original.
Oh, stop.
The original blend. You didn't even get to have the original blend, my boy.
No,
like you got the nerfed shit and still
still had a great time.
you and Will eating asphalt that night.
I got drunk for free.
I mean,
and that was there to finish ours.
Schlegel, isn't it? What's that? Did we have a corner? We did have a corner because if not, that brother's on a whole escapade right
we're
now.
doing the same thing.
Ooh.
Oh, and why is it? So we have Schlegel to finish. That would have been the same goal, just mirrored.
So Brecalo in the same spot. We hope that he finishes
that the back of the net.
Ah.
Facundo on his left foot. Oh, pass with his left foot. Yeah, and Sean Johnson just palms it right to the penalty spot. What a great keeper he is.
I mean, Schlegel not really able to
Didn't even test the keeper.
I mean, it's a shot on target more than we've had the past couple of games.
I don't think that counts as a shot on target. I think that counts as a blocked shot.
You're right.
Best. Oh no! I had to go back to the dessert.
Dessert.
What's the best dessert? Minus tres leches is S tier and chocolate chunk cookies. Best dessert. Give me a really, really good cinnamon roll.
Ooh.
Cinnamon is my downfall.
I'm gonna say a good cannoli.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you get a good cannoli, it's over. Oi!
Hey, oh, hello.
Hey. Okay.
It's Apple TV.
Yep. Best cruise line?
Oof.
Norwegian. Don't know. I haven't been on a cruise in years.
Yeah.
That's a yellow.
I'm gonna go Carnival because that's all I've been on. But my family went on a Royal Caribbean and they said it was better. So obviously,
I feel like Carnival's just like the cheap kind of get on cruise.
It's get on a cruise. It's affordable.
Oh, golazo!
Yes, boys. See, this is the 1-1, and then somebody's gonna score game winner late. Out of way, lads. Yeah, I mean, Royal Caribbean's not Royal Caribbean. Carnival's the cheap cruise. Get on the boat. Drink packages, relatively cheap. You get drunk for cheap.
Yeah.
So, and then you get to go travel and see the world. So there's nothing against it. I mean, it's like flying Frontier.
Frying Frontier.
or Spirit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're just
that's
looking
fair.
to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
That is really poor marking from Toronto.
yep. Well, it looks like our first goal.
You're just going to leave Ojeda open at the top of the 6. Heard. He'll finish it. It's fine. Now, I feel like there's a lot of people that love Ojeda, even though we haven't seen as much of him as we should. And so now it's going to be start Ojeda. Why have we not been starting him the whole season?
We've
Blah, blah,
already
blah.
that's already been a conversation.
So is it kind of is it validated now?
I mean, I feel like every time he's come on the field, he's produced something in a goal scoring action or a goal contribution. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I definitely feel like he should be getting more time. It's just tough because before we were seeing so many people pick up the same spaces on the field. So,
yeah. I mean, we scored, and Facundo and Ojeda are on the pitch at the same time. Does he get there? Did he save the goal kicker? No, he didn't.
Nice try, though, bud.
Bro, you guys are mentioning the worst beers. Bro, we weren't talking about good beers.
No, we're talking about cheap beers.
That's okay. I need to break out the cookie dough whiskey my wife bought for me because she thought it'd be good. Cookie dough whiskey.
Oh yeah, is that from Old Smoky? Because I've had it and it's all right. It's drinkable.
Four Loko was something.
Four Loko was definitely something. That's for sure.
No big flats. What is that? Big flats. Tijuana flats. I've had tequila. Oh, this is Owen. I'm not gonna read that comment.
Nope.
You're not supposed to be drinking.
Wait till you're 21.
Because I definitely did. Top tier beers are Heineken, Blue Moon, and Modelo. Heineken's ass.
Yeah, that's definitely not my beer.
Blue Moon is a Modelo.
So we're talking about like actual beers? Because I enjoy a good Guinness.
You can be alone on that one.
So Leinenkugel makes a great summer shandy beer.
Yeah.
I love that. And then I'll go for just like a regular, just standard beer.
Just a classic American beer.
Like a Coors Banquet, man. I love a good Coors Banquet.
Yeah. It has to be in the stubby bottle, though.
Oh, absolutely. Glass bottle.
Toronto's in again.
Oh, it's just tiki-taka around the back,
I had a roommate that loved big flats. I would get a headache just looking at it. I still have no clue what you're talking about. Corona is better than Modelo. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Agreed. James says cheesecake. Another good dessert.
Cheesecake is a top tier.
Love a good malt and milkshake.
Okay. I agree with that.
Modelo owns Corona. It's almost the exact same blend, but with a lime aftertaste. I know that, if that's true.
Yeah, no, they're both good beers. Like a good Modelo, like a nice ice cold Modelo is good.
A top tier ice cream.
Sure. Ooh. For a dessert, yeah.
The top tier beer here in the U.S. is Coors Banquet and Miller.
Coors Banquet is a top beer.
MSC is an awful cruise line.
Yeah, I've only ever seen the boats. I didn't even know what it was until I saw the boat. I was like,
The only reason I know what it is because I think they've been on the Chelsea advertising boards at the bridge.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's a cruise line for seniors. Interesting.
Makes sense.
We went on one for our honeymoon, and the average age was 65. So you guys fit right in.
Dang, son.
JM says Ojeda is solid, but a struggle in Oscar's system.
Yep.
But if he comes off the bench and gets goal involvements,
not exactly how you want to be utilizing your DP spot.
That's very true.
That's a great TAM signing.
Oi, Anna. Well done, Wielder. In the middle, yes.
Have it.
Oh, look at this. Overlapping runs, creating space. Ball in. Duncan. Didn't want to. Oh. Am I the asshole? A friend from England wants to go to an OC game. Sadly, it's a LC game. LC. I told him we were boycotting the game. Instead, offered to take him to an OCB game. Am I the asshole? What is an LC?
Leagues Cup.
Oh. No, OC. I've actually started to enjoy going to OCB matches more than Orlando City matches.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to any Leagues Cup matches, so
I think the attendance for that is going to be
I-
low.
I hope it's across the league, though. You know what I mean? And it's not just select teams that are
Actually
going to stand their ground.
I think it all depends on how many of the casual fans that don't really pay attention and they just think, oh, this is another Orlando City game.
Well,
how many of those still show up because they don't know?
I will say, from what I remember last year, the tickets were more expensive because it was the Leagues Cup.
Oh, dear Lord. Well,
so I think on top of the fact that, everybody feels some type of way about it, the ticket prices and the matches are going to be.
Yeah. It is midweek, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So I say no. Take him to the OCB game. Let him enjoy some not as high quality football, but it's just more enjoyable. Say his name. This is Mitch. What's up? Say his name, and here appears. I believe in Ohio. Why did you put like 5 eyes? I believe
you just don't get the meme. It's okay.
Okay. Is this a WWE thing?
It's kind of become a global thing now, but it started in the WWE. Yeah. Robin.
This is why he plays center back.
I believe Ojeda.
The cookie dough is called dough ball. I think he's going back to the whiskey.
Okay. So yeah, no, I had Old Smoky. They did a mint chocolate chip whiskey and
chocolate chip whiskey.
Yeah, they're like cream. Ooh. They were like cream whiskeys though, so it wasn't like an actual dark like. So that was phenomenal. That was a hangover and a half though from the sugar in it. Yeah,
I can imagine.
I will say, if you're old enough, this isn't me endorsing underage drinking. So if you're old enough,
Owen,
you have to go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Is that the Old Smoky?
It's just a great like trip to go stay in a cabin for a couple of days and then go down to the town there and just hit all the distilleries and the moonshine stands and stuff like that. I'm sure there's other places like that, but I'm partial to Tennessee. So
fair. Guinness is class, says Riley. Guinness and Summer Shandy. Those are the two that you said?
Yep.
Right, yeah. Blue Moon is the Justin Bieber of beers.
Say fair take.
That is art. Always coming in.
He's always got insight.
He's got something.
Insight. I won't say great insight, but there's insight.
Chat is hella behind, but stream is ahead of my foot mob.
Shout out us for being ahead of foot mob, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take it. JM says Stella or Yingling. I'm taking Yingling every day of the week.
Yeah, I'm not a Stella fan.
So I've had it once. It tasted like weed.
It does have a weird taste to it.
Not for me.
Very weedy.
Steven says Stella. Of course you do. Yeah, bum. Best beers I've tasted. Punti Gamer. Austria. Maccabi Israel. What in the world? Kabuli from Dominica.
See, I'm not as traveled on
yeah.
I drink what we used to order at the bar.
The farthest I have been this summer is iDrive. I watch USL over MLS. Fair. Tyler just says Leagues Cup.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
No, because you couldn't figure out what LC was.
Oh, heard. Oh, I'm far behind.
Yeah.
You can. Dave says you can get a Leagues Cup in Orlando for $13.
Okay.
So they have to dramatically.
People
decrease.
are selling them off.
Will you boys be going to Leagues Cup matches? I believe you said we weren't already. So if the Leagues Cup tickets are cheap in the West Club, I'm going just for the food and drinks. Just sit inside. Don't even watch the match. Still giving them money.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna go. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah, that's fair. You know, thing to give people a heads up about the pod is it's gonna be quite dead during that because unless they're gonna even be watching.
Yeah. We'll figure something. We'll do a beer tasting pod.
I mean, we can't get demonetized, so fuck it.
Do everybody brings a beer that they haven't tried, or in Dave's case, a liquor.
If this game gets any worse, I'm gonna make you try that peanut butter beer.
Whoa! Hey, I don't know if
I was gonna say we're gonna play the game.
That much yet.
we're gonna play the game. You make me have allergic reaction.
I was fine with Screwball.
Yeah, that's fair. You were.
My wife and I love Gatlinburg. That's great. Then ask Steven, every time you say West Club, I get flashbacks. What? Best Caribbean rums. Ron del... I can't speak this language. I don't even want to try. BR and Appleton from Jamaica.
I'm not a rum fan, so I have no insight on this.
Barajito. Oh, no, it's not a double L, is it? It's just a double R. Well, that's awkward. I know a lot of ball when it comes to beer. My grandpa worked for a brewery for 21 years.
There you go.
You know a lot of ball when it comes to beer, so you know a lot about beer. Would be the easiest way to say that, no?
Brother, you hater.
Why would you say you know a lot of ball when it comes to beer? If I said that, you wouldn't make fun of me.
Hey.
Pedro punches it out. Just let you all know that we're still watching the game. It's been long enough. What are your updated expectations for OCSC this year?
Knowing this team will make the play-in somehow and lose that game.
Yeah, it's either going to be... way. Pedro's down there praying.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got that in his locker, so I mean, we're not going to act like that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that then got beat with that fake shot. He almost put it bins. I don't even know. Just show up to all the games. That's it. Steven, cheaper than a restaurant. Real man of genius. I'm so lost. Oh, and I am not reading that story. Yes, sir, David, big up. The commentator pronouncing Araujo like Araujo. Araujo. Nice. Johnny comes back in and says best whip it brand is Best Whip. Not that anyone asked. JM said we finished 9th.
I don't know. When I was in Tallahassee, there were, I swear, right? So I'm taking him as a puppy for a walk. And I'm walking through the neighborhood, and this is peak COVID time. So nothing's going on. And we walk by this one house that, obviously a bunch of dudes lived in. And out on the curb in the recycling bin was easily 1,000 Whippet cans.
Nice. 1,000?
Yes. The whole fucking recycling bin was full. I was
like, Johnny doing in Tallahassee?
Yeah, you and your boys got wild that night. But yeah, I was peak COVID time too. So I was like, damn, you just sitting in your house, just going to town, I guess.
Welcome to Tallahassee. Owen said, all right, I got to clock back in. See y'all later. You actually have a job?
Good for Owen.
Wow.
Get that money, dogs.
And then donate it to us. Thank you. Johnny said he used to go to FSU.
Oh yeah, were you up there?
Yeah.
Were you up there in 2018 for any reason?
Tyler says the match. Haha, I think we missed the playoffs on decision day. Really make sure to drive the pain home.
That's also a very Orlando City thing to happen too. So
just like the USMNT being through and then not being through.
Yeah, our manager sitting there score watching. We love that.
That's fantastic.
And then we concede immediately after.
Is that a deflection or you just hit that out of mouse?
Looks like a deflection. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, all right. We are blessed to have Total Wine in town. Go crazy and explore. Fair.
I have one right
there.
close to my house here. It's been incredible.
No, LMFAO wild stuff. The refs have been screwing all the CONCACAF teams, to be honest. That USMNT match ref was... He showed up to the match, that's for sure.
So, all right, here's a topic to talk about. Everybody's, I'm sure, seen the Pulisic video after the match with the... So everybody's making a big deal about it because they're saying that he's telling them not to go, celebrate with the Uruguay fans. But from what I can say now, I'm obviously not a professional lip reader, but it looks like he's telling them to come to the center circle, like come to the middle, I think is exactly what he said, rather than stand all the way over there behind the Uruguay team, like hiding from everybody. So takes on that. How do y'all feel about Pulisic in that situation? How do you feel about it? We haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Personally, I'd love it to just be him saying, go celebrate with that team. But I don't see him caring enough. I don't see him caring enough for them or for him to tell refs, go to the center circle. That's where you normally do this. Is it technically protocol for refs? I don't know the answer to that. If it is, then I guess more likely than not, that's what he would be saying.
Right.
I think I just like it to be him saying, go celebrate with the team that you helped win, kind of. Not helped win, because we didn't deserve to win that match, but helped on in that match, per se.
Yeah, I mean, that offsides goal definitely wasn't the reason that we lost that game. Our own incompetence is the reason that we lost that game.
Correct.
I don't think that that team really has that dog in them. I feel like a lot of the old players are kind of starting to call that out now too. Where
it was not.
No, I mean, the teams used to be made up of MLS players with a few players that would make it abroad. And it used to be a team full of grit and hard-nosed football. Like the quality wasn't there. Now we've got all these kids with a tons of quality and no resiliency, no grit, no.
And maybe getting those moves.
Nope, can't do it.
Wait, he did it. He did it, and it worked. Wow.
He scored a goal with his right foot.
Wow.
Oh, my word. What a poverty franchise. You let Facundo score a goal with his right foot on you.
I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe it.
Yeah, Chiefy, yeah. He used his right foot. Yeah.
I am... Well, okay, all I'm saying is Owen left.
Okay.
Owen left and we score.
Look.
Right foot, deflection. Bang, bang.
It's still not going to go down as his goal, but...
Nope. See what happens when you
use your right foot?
Yeah. Put a ball across a 6. Wow, it's called the danger area for a reason.
He tripped and he just stuck a foot out there.
Sean Johnson shit. Sean Johnson shit. Sean Johnson shit.
You got your Grogu. Yeah, leave that over there. We don't want Disney to sue us.
Was that the gritty shit goal to win it? Does it stay 2-1?
Quite potentially for the next 47 minutes.
The U.S. teams of the 90s and 2000s was all grit. Yeah. Such an MLS goal. Yes. Whoever had $10 on Facu scoring with his right foot is buying drinks. I don't think anybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put money on that. I wouldn't even put $1 on that. That's just charity. Especially because that goal's not going to count for him, unfortunately.
So whoever put money on that is still losing. I actually like Sean. He's a pretty humble dude. He can play here when Pedro's retired. Johnny, no.
Yeah, I'm not a Sean Johnson fan.
I'm
I'm
not-
not saying that he's not humble. I'm just he's not a good keeper.
I am not hating the man himself. Go on, Dagger. I'm hating on the footballing ability of that man. We're sure giving up at least one more. Oscar will park the bus in Toronto will score a banger from 30 yards out in the 93rd minute.
Yep.
Put money on it. Do it. Get out of there. Shame about Mason on a season-ending injury.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
Okay.
Steven needs us to score 2 or 3 more goals. We're going to score 5.
Could you imagine?
No. We've put up 4 against Chicago. And that's about the best it'll be. Well, who is this? I've never heard of that man. Nixon?
Wonder why we're talking about him.
Gomis? Nixon Gomis. 22-year-old French center back. Nice. Oh, Charlotte Fort Lauderdale are tied 1-1, 45th minute. New England's beating Atlanta. In New England. Wow. All right, so right now, with the current results, we are sitting 24 points in place that is still one spot out of a playout or the play-in spot that Atlanta currently holds, and Atlanta is currently losing to New England. New England is in 11th, 2 points behind us, and they are currently winning.
Oh, the triangle of death.
So technically, this is about as good as it'll get for us. Because even with New England winning, they're still 2 points behind us, but they also have 2 less games played. Maybe not. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's halftime.
Wow. Shame I'm missing. Need to score 2. Guys, we should have a watch party on October 5th for our last away game. A watch party.
Oh, like in person? Oh,
It's a
what?
possibility.
October? 5th?
October 5th.
Yeah, we'll figure. We'll start working on something.
Toronto might be the worst team we played this season. Well, they are down like 4 starters, so doesn't help. Chicago is pretty bad, I'd say. Steven says I need us a stat pad for the sake of our goal difference. Oh, that's why you want 2 to 3 more goals. I see.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've let up some pretty shitty goals this year.
Right now we are at -9.
Yeah.
Toronto is also a -9 goal differential now, and we are level on points with them, but they're in 8th. I think on wins. Yeah, they have 7 wins. Us at Atlanta have 6. Tough. We're gonna be 6-6-9 though. 6-9. Nice.
Nice. You're gonna put that StreamYard link out there?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this.
Let Johnny get in here.
You will have to refresh your stream once I put this link in the description. Boom. Is it this? No, it's not that. Boom.
I think it was under that one.
In here?
Yeah.
The description?
Oh, I thought it was there. Edit at the top left, right. I'm sorry. Down on like the right.
Go more right?
I'm sorry, left.
Oh, edit. Oh, you're smart.
Sometimes.
All right, the StreamYard link is live. Just refresh your stream. Why is this doing this? That's interesting. I got my visa thingy, whatever it's called, the other day. We'll be seeing you in September. Well done, Pendingo. In September. Ooh, what games are in September? August, September 14th. We play at home against New England, at home against Charlotte, away against Columbus, and the other one's away too. So against New England and Charlotte are our home games. Nice. This is just stuck here. I don't want to go back. New England on the Saturday and Charlotte midweek. All right. Could just leave it here. Yeah, so StreamYard, if you want to join us, you can talk. You'll be on screen. We have a few minutes to chat here during halftime. You just got to go to the link in the description. It's free. You just come in here, hop in with us and chat. And then, yeah, have a little bit of conversation as I try to figure this out.
Refresh, maybe?
If I refresh it, does it end the stream?
I don't think it ends the stream. About to find out.
Connecting. Oh. All right. Well,
we're good.
We're here.
We're back.
Go Meese forever. Did he play for us? There's no way. Name? No. There's that guy that played over in Europe. Last name Gomes. Maybe he played for Orlando City B. Did you have people setting off fireworks last night over here? It is July 2nd, or it was July 2nd last night. Why are we setting off fireworks?
Well, we're going to do it tonight, tomorrow, the day after that, the day after that.
Makes no sense.
It's a well-worked goal right there.
That it was.
We don't get to see very many of those this year, so
you got to take them when they come.
Yeah, appreciate them as they're.
I think Johnny just departed.
I was going to say Johnny bugging us about this StreamYard link and then disappears.
Well, yeah, nobody else wants to hop in StreamYard. That's fantastic. That's really, really great from all of you. Ooh.
Look at that. 8 shots in the first half. That's like
a new record.
Yeah, our highest total all season.
Oh, Johnny said I'm here. Give me 5 minutes.
Brother, you've got 3.
It's halftime. Yeah, it is halftime. Correct. I could really tell you went to FSU.
All right. Let's not get started about that Full Sail education.
Hey. Team top scorers. Duncan. It does not feel like Duncan's on 7 goals. Facundo on 5 still feels unrealistic. I'm grabbing a beer. I went a whole half without.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised.
Maybe another one? Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh. Refresh the stream, Johnny. It's in the description. If not, it may have been because your what's it called? The laptop froze. Yeah, remember when we were adding it and it did that whole thing? Maybe it didn't. All right. So yeah, Johnny said he did refresh. So when you get over here, check and see if the link actually did go in there. All right. Sorry, Johnny. Try again. Refresh the stream and it'll be good. And then we'll be waiting in StreamYard to see your beautiful face pop up in the bottom corner.
I don't know about beautiful.
It's a face.
That it is. A goal's a goal. Oh. What score did I said 3-1 Toronto? That's tough. I guess I'm cooked.
Fade Barkus
Okay.
lives on forever.
You said 2-1. You just don't know which way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ugly mug.
All right. Well, there was no need for that.
That was wildly uncalled for. But thanks. Got called ugly. That's all right. I'm gonna raise the volume. There.
Ooh.
Well, there's not going to be a dying lying on Reddit tonight. That's good. At least the way we're playing.
A dying. What are we on? What?
You gotta check it on Reddit. There's a guy who posts this lion that's jumping over Lake Eola. He's got the Mickey Mouse hat on, and I think he's fucking hysterical. Do we swear? I don't know.
Yeah. Johnny, do you know us?
How long? Yeah.
Brother, if we were going to get...
I just want to make sure, like, it's all good.
No, we will never make money on YouTube because we can't make it past 60 seconds without swearing. And that's literally the limit that we have to make it past.
There's a chance. I think with Bryce at 60 seconds, without Bryce, we're at like 180 seconds. Maybe, yeah.
When the four of us are in the studio, there's guaranteed one cuss word inside 60 seconds.
Hey, but we're like an hour 20 in, so we're good.
Safe, easy, convenient.
All right. I got to ask you one thing, though, Johnny. Can you mute your TV so we don't get copyright stricken?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Debit card.
And then I'm going to go ahead and add Brian in here, and we can have a whole roundtable discussion. Device not connected. They will need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. So you got to approve your microphone and camera. I think you can get away with no camera. If you don't want to be on stream, you just use your voice. Then you can get away with that. But Johnny, thoughts on the first half?
Could be better as far as just the first 5-7 minutes of the game. It's turning around, but it's kind of amazing when you put the guy who's doing really well and let him start. Cough, cough, Ojeda. I mean, it's night and day what the team is doing when you have Ojeda on the field, and when he's clicking on all 4 cylinders. So playing all right. I mean, it's 2-1.
How do you feel about Facundo using his right foot for the first time in his career?
Didn't have that on my bingo card for this season. So
I wouldn't have put it on there either.
That's why they give you the free space in the center.
That's fair. Usually you're more talkative than this. I can't lie.
It's been a long day at work, so I'm just tired and finally watching. It's also halftime.
Yeah.
I
Thoughts
do like
on
the fact. What?
No, go ahead.
No, it's always funny how Americanized they made Messi. He's literally on the Lay's commercial. Like that would never happen in Spain.
We were talking about that at the Copa America game, and we were like, Messi, the only commercial he's ever done in English is that Bad Boys commercial, and he sounds like a fucking minion. Bad Boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 1,000%.
So
He
how you
does
feeling
seem
about
good.
Kyle Smith out there? You think he's putting in a shift?
I think he's doing all right. Could be, yeah. But look, Kyle Smith's, the bar for him and my expectations is certain height. It's not like really high. So I will say this though, and I would love for one day maybe I'll take a look at it. But how many goal line clearances has Kyle Smith had? Because I remember, I think it was 2020. He probably saved us about like 18 points, and it was pretty damn impressive. I'd love to see what those stats are because I like Kyle, but bar's really low.
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
No, that's my bad.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have a super high standard in my head for him either. I mean, we know what we're going to get with Kyle. I do like to see him out there because I do feel like when he gets in the right positions, he's always good for a quality ball inside the box. Santos has kind of been struggling with service.
Maybe not always.
He gets in good space. It's going to be good service. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's the way I feel about him, at least, especially on the left side.
I think it says something that I haven't really noticed that he's on the pitch. And I feel like that's kind of good for him because it's not like he's doing anything crazy going forward or defensively. He hasn't made any high-profile mistakes, but he's just there. And I feel like that's what Kyle Smith is. He's there to do his job, not really much more than that. So for him to just be there and not really like notice that much, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Well, I always understood that, when it's a really good soccer game and you guys are doing well, you don't really have to think about how the defense do because it's just how structured it is.
Yeah, just kind of a given at that point. Like,
You know who would have been really cool to have with Torres and with Ojeda and Ivan would be having Moutinho back and seeing like how that, I'm saying like in a fantasy way on how that would actually work with that over does.
Yeah, that I feel like that would have been a good pairing. I also feel like DK and Muriel would have cooked this league because of the fact that DK can hold up the ball.
Just Dupont Zapata 2.0.
Yes, you know what I mean? It's like the MLS version of that. It's like, man, if we could have only, and I feel like Arion Kara would have actually succeeded with Muriel very well as well. Yeah. So it's kind of like, that's another one of those situations like, man, I wish we could have seen that.
I think what sucks is that, we got rid of him, which you can't stop that from happening. I mean, he was going to England. But for him to go to England and just get hurt multiple times.
Yeah, barely play in the 2 years.
And it hurts because he's really talented and he's really good. And those injuries that he gets absolutely will carry him well into the end of his career and it will always affect him. But I think what's even worse is that West Brom, if I'm not mistaken, that's who his team is, never really got a chance to see what he's truly capable of. And I think that's what sucks worse.
Yeah, he really only had the time to show it when he was at Burnley or Barnsley on loan.
Yeah. Barnsley.
Yeah, and then as soon as he went to West Brom, it was injury after injury.
And that just sucks. And I can't imagine West Brom would want to, keep the contract, And hey, you know what? If it doesn't work out, DK wants to come back to MLS, man, this club should have it, open arms.
Absolutely.
Is he going to want to get paid too much though? Like we wouldn't pay that or whatever you would want.
I don't think but at a certain point when you got guys who don't play for almost 2 years, kind of don't really have that choice to ask for more money. But I think with DK being a household name here and we know what he's capable of, at least we could take the chance. But he probably won't be like the same as when he used to play for us.
He'll never be the same player again, in my opinion. Those Achilles injuries are it's an explosive muscle, you know what I mean? And the confidence, the time it takes for you to build that confidence back up. And then for him to go out there and blow out the other one, like in his first game back, he'll never be the same player again.
Those are career-ending injuries. I remember when I played soccer in high school, I tore my ACL, and I haven't played really that much since. It lingers. The effects are still there. It doesn't matter how well the surgery went. And then, but you're for me, who's not an athlete, but these guys, I mean, I wonder if the pain is more manageable for them because they're in a better, athletic form. But you're never the same after this.
They're always going to have better recovery than we do just because of the resources they have, the money that they have. So they got the team at their club and even their own personal team if they have the money for that. Don't know if DK is exactly there, but I mean, even just the recovery team at West Brom is just probably top tier.
I would imagine.
Wish I could say the same about Chelsea's medical team, but here we are.
Yeah, that's interesting what's going on in your club, bud.
Why is it smoky over there?
Oh, because everybody else gets to use pyro.
No, I know that, but it's like the 47th minute. Is that thing just the smoke is just lingering?
Oh, why is your first touch just ass?
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Sorry, bud.
Nah, it's all good. I don't care.
Yeah. No, second half, you got to get the boys hype. Light all the flares and the pyro, make a bunch of ruckus.
Nah.
Oh, hang on.
Ah.
I didn't mean
Uh-huh.
that. Calm down.
How are we shooting it and hit the guy on the ground?
Just start calling Logan. Hi, Logan. It's Jonathan. Did you hear what they just did about the ruckus?
They're talking shit. Ban
Oh
him.
God.
Ew.
Yes, we're so good.
All right. We were talking about the striker situation a little bit. JM said in chat, what's the plan for Muriel next year if Duncan is gone?
Well, so this is the other thing. Duncan's rejected the contract again, and he's still locked in until 2026. But at some point, Orlando City is going to need to either make the sale or lose him on a free transfer. But my concern is that if they try to hold this kid longer, it could turn into a Laren situation. And that would really suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the concern I have as well, is like we don't want to see us hold on to him, and we're getting a good reputation of allowing people to leave when they're ready. And I feel like that's a big thing in the transfer market when we've got, potential stars coming through the transfer portal.
Transfer portal.
How many times is Ojeda going to seriously do that? Just holds on to the ball far too long.
There are still problems with this game. People praise him a lot and say he's like the next coming of Christ. But there are still holes in his game. Is he a great player? Yes. Has he had his struggles? Absolutely. There are still flaws in his game. And I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he's playing on a pitch that also is like half brown in Toronto right now. Off referee. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he's a great player. Does he have the potential to be a great player is where it is. Like he's got the potential to become something in the right system. Is our system that conducive for that? I don't know.
Well, at what point is this just Rowan 2.0? The only difference is Rowan was a wing back, and he's obviously a winger himself. But
look at
at least in the attack, I've lost patience with Ivan. Honestly, it's just Rowan 2.0.
Yeah. Another goal line clearance from Kyle Smith.
Is it really?
Yeah, just header off the back line.
He's now saved 21 points for us, according to you.
No, that's not goal line clearance. I'm talking about where he like slides
across the goal line.
Yeah, there have been times, man, that Kyle Smith.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I remember. I don't know if you boys were there, but when he made that tackle, I think it was like a 2v1, and it was him made the perfect tackle, and the whole stadium was chanting his name for like 5 minutes. I think that was his first ever man in the match. Yep. And I always felt like he was, a man of the people. Like he was one of us. Like he's an accountant full time for the most part, and or whatever part time. But he's not brilliantly talented. He's just one of us. It feels like
he's definitely the people's champ. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's again, he gives you that feeling like he's just one of us that worked hard enough to be able to get his opportunities and took them. He's not insanely talented. He's the epitome of hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah.
Was he a signing from when James O'Connor came over from Louisville City?
I believe so. Yes.
I mean, yeah, that also helps your manager wants to bring you over.
Well, he knew he had a gem.
The gem.
I mean, let's be honest. Like he doesn't deserve to be playing at Louisville City. Like he's at his level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Like we're not talking about Europe here, brother. We are talking about the MLS. Like
who's been here longer, Robin or Kyle Smith? Then
Wee.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Who's been here longer, Robin or Kyle?
I think Kyle.
so does that mean that Kyle's essentially our longest standing player? I mean, that's
I feel like
pretty
Robin
good.
has a couple more appearances. I thought I was gonna
I
say.
think Kyle Smith's our longest tenured. Robin
what
is
I
our
mean, yeah.
most our most appeared.
Robin joined in 2019. Kyle, I just stay in the lineup. Kyle joined in 2019. Well, that helps a lot, doesn't it?
Okay. All right.
So yeah, both around the same time, if not the same
Yeah.
window.
I was gonna say I don't know if that would be January 2019, summer 2019.
Either way, around
yeah.
in the same year. So they're both our
we
most
have expected
tenured.
goals better than them. That's crazy.
What are we doing?
Play on, pushing the back ref. Pushed him 8 yards.
No, it's yucky outside. You're not going outside yet.
But if Yvonne had the rest of the skills, he would be in England. Maybe, yeah.
Who, Angulo?
Yeah.
He's got all the skills. He just loses his head when he goes to finish, and he refuses to take people on when he needs to. Because like when he does it, it's like every time do this.
He has a footwork, but his decision making is
Yeah, there you go.
not good. Not going to get a full package in the MLS. You got to do a good amount of searching to find one.
You get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
You find somebody before they come on.
Dagger Dan's
This way.
pretty close.
Come
on, the Chiefs.
Oh boy.
I still hate this formation that we play.
Yeah, I'm partial to the 4-3-3. I'm not gonna lie, just because I feel like that gives you the most ability to shift into other formations, do other things out of that.
It's a Dutch system. That's what what's been referred to. It's an excellent formation. It's such a shame that our DP situation generally never has worked out.
Yep.
Like perfectly. I mean, it's just well, I would say probably Perea and Nani were probably up there as just like the closest of the DP system working. But I mean,
Wasn't
Louis
Nani
Vidal,
training with the boys the other day?
I saw that. That was that's cool. He came over to the wall, man. He was like high fiving a bunch of people.
Yeah. Brother needs to sign a contract. We need him.
You could also say Kaká, DP. That works.
I think for him coming to Orlando is what put Orlando somewhat on the map, because he's a household name, but like I don't know if he brought what everybody
Who else did he have? His best interplay came with a man named Breck Shea. Like he didn't have much to work with.
Breck Shea.
Yeah.
So that's before my time. I became a fan in 2018.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's when I gave the that bag away at the Lions Den thing, because I was like, I have no symbolism to this. I don't know what I'm not like what David is. Valentine, he's been a fan since USL. I started watching MLS literally when I moved here. So,
Breck Shea used to be the GOAT for a little while. he was the best player we had for a long time, I feel like.
Wow.
Speaking of, David just said Kaká in 2015 had the whole team on his shoulders. I mean, he was carrying Breck Shea, Pedro Ribeiro. Who's the other deep? David Lorea.
Yep.
Lorea. Rafael Ramos. He had to deal with that, man. I still don't like him.
Kaká was the last Galactico, if I'm not mistaken.
Which one? Who?
Kaká.
Was it Galactic?
He was the last one in the Madrid era.
You should know that.
No, I'm saying that.
I think he's saying it as a
Oh,
fact.
Okay, I was gonna say.
He's not asking. He's stating.
No, I'm just stating the fact because Kaká had. I mean, he's a household name, but when he came to Madrid, man, he got. I think it was against Getafe. He took a really serious injury. It was never the same ever since.
Speaking of Madrid, man, this is a little random, but I just saw this today. Have you all seen how yoked Mesut Ozil is now?
Yes.
Pretty big. Him
Brother,
and
that
Fernando
is-
Torres did the same thing.
that brother's
So-
on
so
all the
that,
cycles.
It's all that shawarma in Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little science too, because holy shit, that dude is.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I just
You're
saw a
not
video of him today because like I've seen him getting progressively bigger, and it's like this time I was like, "Oh, this brother could play American football." Like, put him at middle linebacker.
Sign him up for the Jets. You know, I hope they can get.
We'll take anyone if you want to play for the Jets.
Yeah, the Jets should just hold open tryouts at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
We know Aaron Rodgers is going to be on ayahuasca the whole season. Ozil is a great passer, also.
Let me tell you something. Nothing was more poetic than
Yep.
it just breaking his leg in the first
Yep.
4 seconds of the season.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
first drop back.
There's nothing more poetic as a fan. I'm a huge Jets fan. Nothing more poetic than watching that happen.
You know what I love is when the first week of mandatory minicamp was happening and your coach was like, "Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers isn't here," and they're like, "Do you know why?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's unexcused." And then like the next day, they were like, "Have you talked to Aaron Rodgers?" And he's like, "Nope." It's like, brother, you have probably the most sensitive person in all of sports in Aaron Rodgers, and you can't be talking about this man. I was like, it's already starting. The Jets are jetting, and the season hasn't even started.
See, I liked when we had Mark Sanchez as a quarterback and
Brother, the butt fumble lives in the infamy.
That it does. Forever in my mind.
Mark Sanchez is the best quarterback that y'all had in the past decade, though. Like,
No, that's what I'm
realistically.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have Mark Sanchez and put Travis Rex Ryan back right now. No, but Mark Sanchez, when he played for us, was great. I mean, he got us to 2 semifinals. You can't really.
Yeah, Rex
with
Ryan
what
was
we
good to you
had,
guys, though.
that was a miracle. That's a fucking miracle that he got us to the semifinals twice.
Yeah,
kinda
no,
like,
that's very true.
It's kind of like how Scotland treats, when they go into like the knockout rounds, which they haven't been to in a while, or like when they go into the group stage. It's just
Yeah, they
every
make
game,
it
it's
into the
like,
tournament.
It's like a final. It's like it's just have fun.
They made it to the dance. We're here. Like, fuck it. We're gonna be happy about it.
David said Duncan should have dropped on that challenge automatic PK. It was a pretty clean tackle. I can't lie. I don't think Duncan's one to just flop the flop.
Well, maybe he should be one to just flop sometimes.
Possibly. I don't know if that tackle was pretty nice though.
I
scenario.
couldn't see it, so didn't see it.
Well, Johnny, it was nice talking to you.
So yeah,
Are you gonna be there on Saturday?
yes,
All right.
100%.
Then we will see you out there. We appreciate you joining.
Absolutely, man.
We'll see you then.
See you guys.
All right.
Have a good night, bud. To our 2 people still watching, thank you for being in here.
And thanks for suffering through Johnny.
Oh,
I'm
come
just
on.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Can't roast our guests as soon as they get off. Then nobody's ever going to join the show, my man.
They're used to it. That is what it is.
Chief, you have any thoughts, insight?
No.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Oh, what do you say? I didn't hear it.
Nothing.
Oh, heard. Got it. Yeah, this game has just become stale. They had a 1-ish chance, and then we do that.
Well, it's kind of, we're starting to sit back a little more. Make the pass. There you go. Good job. Now play it again.
Yellow. He's off. No, he's not.
Oh, yeah.
Duncan needs lessons from Felipe, professor of the dark arts.
Yeah. I do feel like that's definitely something that's missing out of this team. And it could be because of the new rules, I will say, with not being able to lay around and do all that kind of stuff, because that used to be like we became the bad boys
Yes.
of the MLS. It was we were breaking up play, we were doing everything you could. And yeah, we might have been the reason that they made all these rules, to be fair.
David is asking where Renegade's at.
Renegade is not in this house. Renegade's got his own place. No, Renegade isn't our dog. He's Paige's parents' dog. So I actually will get to see Renegade this weekend. Renegade's making a trip out on the boat. So we'll see how he likes it. Damn, Chief. Almost knocked the laptop off the table. He's dense. Come on. Yeah, you bring your raccoon. Yeah. Yeah, it is a weapon. Yeah, so Renegade going out on the boat this weekend.
Who's limping off?
Oh,
A triple change.
yep. Toronto with the triple change.
Is this them making? They really should make it. I was gonna say, is this them making subs before Oscar again? But to be fair, they should be in the position. They are
In the position to be making subs. Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely attacking subs from what I would assume. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped it off the couch yet. That's like one of his favorite games is he will hang it over the edge of something and drop it and then look at you to pick it back up for him.
It's on its way. Right. Shane O'Neill. Oh, I forgot he plays for Toronto. I was like, he looks familiar. Yeah, they fixed us from playing CONCACAF soccer with the new rules. Shane O'Neill. Oscar making subs. What's that? Cappies. Declan just comes in and says Orlando is so fucking ass.
Yeah.
We're winning right now, but it's not like.
I would say
yeah,
we're mediocre at the moment.
Oh. There it is.
You don't agree with that?
I mean, we aren't great.
Look at us picking passes. Ball into nobody.
TFC it's better. It's a fact. I guess you're a Toronto. That makes sense. But
Oh.
you can't even TFC. It's better. Not is.
Well, I mean,
Brother.
to be fair, English is their second language up there. They like to pretend they're French. So
That is also true. It's a fact. We have the Italian dream team. You have two Italians.
brother,
Is that your team? That would make sense. That's why you're losing to us.
I'm Italian, and these are not even the two most prominent Italians that I would want to have on my team from that era.
We are as mid-table can be. That's why we're lower than mid-table. Oh. Go on, Declan, though. Let's hear it. Why are we so ass?
Yeah, a washed Bernadeschi and a finished Insigne.
Okay. It's fine. These are Euro winners. Orlando is lower and won't make playoffs. We're tied on points right now.
Brother has one more win than us and is on his high horse. We're literally here talking about a disaster season, and the Toronto fans are like,
It's the guy with the champagne.
levels. We're over here like, fire everybody, cut the whole team. Toronto's like, best season ever.
We're in 8th. Woohoo!
So remember when we were talking about with Johnny with like making it to the party? and just being okay with
Yes,
being there.
yes.
Yeah, this is the epitome of that.
Poor Declan.
Hey, thanks for the viewership, though, bud. We appreciate it.
Everyone is at Copa. You have 2 players at Copa.
Everybody's suspended or hurt.
Correct. How'd Euro go for you, buddy? Oh, no. Not that, I'm pretty sure it's going
Oh,
towards him, but also you.
towards me. Yeah, I
Possibly,
mean,
yeah.
I don't think anybody expected anything from this Italy team. A literal transition team and the worst team of probably your entire lifetime. So,
Don't think it was expected to be that bad, though.
I mean, yeah, everybody crashes out and burns at some point, brother. Couldn't be Belgium.
They've just been doing that for years.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll talk when the World Cup cycle comes around in the next Euros, because we literally just won the U21s, the U18s. So
Cesare Cassidy.
we've got a lot of young kids. So everybody get their licks in while they can now.
Rafael Santos on for Kyle. Ojeda off for Lodero. I'd classify those as attacking subs.
Yeah, just because of Santos.
Yes. Yeah.
Lodero is going to get his 5 miles in these 20 minutes. So
That's
you can guarantee that.
I just went to Toronto on vacation and said no one ever. I think Drake can say that. He's from there, but I don't feel like he.
I don't think Drake's saying much of anything these days anymore.
You know, you're probably right. He's probably smart at this point. My mother-in-law is Italian. Her parents born in the old country. I felt bad for my son who had high hopes for Italy.
Yeah, you can't get your hopes up with Italy ever.
That was his first mistake, was having your hopes up.
But it's like I said to you in the group chat, like, we're literally replacing half of our back line. We're replacing our entire midfield, like all of our attack except for
Oh,
Pellegrini and Scamacca have like no actual experience with that level.
Scamacca's just so
He's not
50-50.
it. Yeah, he's not it. Which so
Calafiori could be a baller.
oh, absolutely.
Oh.
So there's plenty of bright spots with the young
Ooh.
talent. Like I said, we've World Cup cycle will get a better look at what we've got, because I think some of those young kids are going to take that next step.
That's fair. As of right now, though, isn't it 2 World Cups missed in a row? 18 and 22?
We made 18, did we not?
I thought it was 2 in a row.
No, I don't think it's 2 in a row. I could be absolutely wrong. I don't know. It's a long time ago.
Someone in chat knows. I'm not.
David will know.
Yeah. 28. I'm trying to think of 2018 was held on blank Russia. I don't think.
Yeah, you might be right. Brazil could have been the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
That's just unacceptable. Missing one for Italy is unacceptable.
No, absolutely. No, I mean, they're in a rough spot right now. I mean, the Euros was great being able to win that tournament, but indeed missed 2 World Cups.
Last 3. Y'all weren't in Brazil?
Oh, we were in Brazil, I'm pretty sure.
No. There's no way. Let's see. World Cup. Yeah. Group D.
Yeah, because we played
Uruguay,
England.
Costa Rica,
Yeah.
and England.
I do remember. I was going to say, I specifically remember that because me and my friend that's from London, the reason that I watch Arsenal, watched that England-Italy game, and we beat them 2-1, correct?
Yes. Goal scorers of Marchisio and Balotelli.
Balotelli late goal to win it, correct?
50th minute.
Yeah, it wasn't late.
It was Marchisio 35th, Sturridge 37th, Balotelli 50. So was a winner. It's not exactly late. Did you get grouped in that? You got grouped in that.
Yeah.
Lost to Costa. Oh, that's the group that Costa Rica won. I remember because they went through.
Yep.
They went way too far in that tournament.
Yeah, that year was absolutely a joke because England finished bottom of the group.
So wow,
So we haven't made the knockouts
in
in
3 years.
3 years.
Ooh, that's so you've played 3 World Cup games in the last 10 years.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
U.S. has played more.
Well, Italy would play a lot more if they played in CONCACAF too.
But even in the World Cup, we played 4 last time.
Brother, when all you have to worry about is qualifying ahead of Trinidad and Tobago and Panama,
You're preaching to the choir here. Even we can't even sometimes beat Trinidad and Tobago, so that's great. They have not just brought on Shane O'Neill. They have. Why is Ojeda out? Because Oscar has beef with him.
He's going to say he was tired. And I will say Ojeda did look a little gassed, but
He was covered in sweat, drenched. Thoughts on Klopp rumors for USMNT? It's just,
he's never going to come here.
yeah.
And I will say this. Everybody loves the idea of Klopp as a manager, but Klopp as a person, everybody likes to forget. Because Klopp as a person can't keep his mouth shut. And he's very forward about how he feels about everything. Politically, officiating wise, society wise. So everybody loves Klopp as a manager until he starts speaking his mind, and then everybody's going to start feeling a type of way about him.
That's a fair point. Yeah, he'd have probably a lot to say about this federation.
Yep.
A lot to say about the refereeing.
Yep.
So yeah.
So just, something to keep that in mind. Everybody loves the idea of Klopp, but
I don't know, I think it's
hey, red card, send him off.
That's Shane O'Neill too.
Yep. You're done.
Yellow.
You're done, buddy.
I missed that one. I stand corrected for a powerhouse that is unacceptable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not great.
No, it is. How is Cartagena getting a yellow card there?
I gotta see the replay of this.
They're already on a yellow.
It's not a red.
No, it's not a
Off.
red. But why is Caesar getting or Wilder getting a yellow card there?
Oh, I don't even know.
Like he goes to the ground off the corner. Jesus Christ, couldn't find the word there, and then stands over him. Cartagena stands back up, says something to him. He puts a shoulder in his chest, but he gets a yellow card.
Did he say something to the ref after?
Nah, I don't know. It's just
Why is one continent divided into 2 confederations? CONMEBOL and CONCACAF need to merge. AFCON has 54 federations.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind it. We get grouped every single time, but it help in the long run.
So we were talking about this in the group chat, and I know it's a big conversation around the United States right now, but that won't fix our problems. New manager won't fix our problems. Like, our problems are the whole federation and the way that soccer is here in the United States. Because it's like I was saying, like, once it stops being the boys club and like the pay to play type of thing, then we'll actually, when our best athletes can choose to play soccer as well as football, as well as basketball, that's when the true game will grow.
It doesn't help that the manager's brother is also high up in the federation.
Yeah.
And he gets brought back on. That doesn't scream fair play.
Yeah.
To me.
I mean, it's just like, if you think about it, right? Neymar was born in America in the same set of circumstances, and impoverished, not really having the opportunities. He's
Literally
never
playing in the streets.
He's never going to make it here in America.
Yeah.
Because he's never going to get into the system to get noticed.
Hence why I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was almost well worked. They need to play better teams. Yeah, we do.
Definitely will help, but yeah, I mean, like our next generation striker, like Duncan McGuire. You know what I mean? Like that's our shout right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we've got Hendrick.
Yeah, just balling out.
It's 16.
The whole continent, like all of the youth of Brazil, just seems to be being bought up by European teams right now.
It's always been the case, brother.
Oh, it's like 17, 16, 17. It's never been consistently like we got Esteval Willian. Chelsea just got him. There's Endrick. Pedro Lima just went to Wolves. It's never been like a flood of them going in one window. It's been like, here's one, and then 2 years later, there's another one. But like, it's starting to be because everybody's trying to go scout all the young talent now.
That's the only way you ever have a chance of getting somebody for a reasonable price anymore.
But even there's who just paid Tottenham just paid 40 mil for Archie Gray from Leeds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The whole market's just become a joke. Well, what were you offering that one clown kid? What, 60 mil?
That one clown kid.
The one kid that y'all were about to offer a whole bunch of money for.
They always paid 60 for Endrick.
No. Maybe the number I have is wrong. Koshevsky getting some minutes. Good. Take Cartagena out before he gets a red card. And also he's smart.
Pedro's got a yellow for time wasting.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome back, Pedro. I'm trying to think.
I can't remember who it was.
You know where he was from?
No, I can't remember, to be honest. I don't pay that much attention to it. We were talking about it before the last match. It was probably like 20 mil, and I was like, kid's probably worth like 5.
Yeah. We just got Mark Gu from Barca for 6. Like, if you want to invest in like a 19-year-old, 6 mil, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
But it's just all the ones that are like 40, 45. Like, okay, he's 19. Calm down.
Yeah. It's money's made its way into the game, that's for sure. It's always been there. It's just big money's in the game now. Oil money is in the game now.
That is correct.
That's what you're going up against.
David said youth football needs reformation in the U.S.
Yep.
Very, very badly.
Yep. And it's like I said, I just, for me, I can't understand the concept in businesses that it's like, if you're not, okay.
We're going to act like Bernardeschi didn't push Facundo with a cold forearm right before that.
A little forearm shiver to the chest. That like if you did business up front and like the right way, you'd make more money than if you were trying to be corrupt and shady. Like if you just didn't charge the shit out of everybody, more people would play your sport.
Yeah. Then in turn, you allow more kids to play, more kids to develop. Maybe you find some superstars. And then in turn, in the end, wow, jersey sales go up. Oh, wow, people want to go to matches more. They'll pay for tickets. Wow, they want to go see this star player. Wow.
Your national team starts winning, you get better deals with TV brands. And
You're not playing on HBO Max.
Crazy. I don't, goes for every industry. It's just like, why you gotta do that? If you just do things the right way, you make more money.
Yeah. But then you get greedy and you just want money now.
Now that's the difference is you don't play the long game. You get them. What are you doing, bud? Huh? It's his ears popping up behind the scoreboard on the. Yeah, I know. You've been sleeping all day. You don't need to go to sleep now.
There's a yawn. This game is
the life's been taken out of it.
Yes. That is what happens when you stay in Toronto for more than 60 minutes.
What happened to our Toronto friend?
I think he realized that he was dumb.
He wasn't going to come in here and just start talking to talk and not get
Yeah.
anything back.
If you're gonna do that, you got to do it right, and not just say y'all are ass.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you also have to have something to stand on.
Correct.
You know, like a team in like the top 5 in the table comes in here and
Understandable.
starts saying stuff like, okay,
You also can't be losing
currently
to said team.
currently losing to said team with the exact same record.
Oh, look who's back.
He got his visa is what it, or his green card. So now he doesn't take up an international slot anymore. That's what the issue was. Apparently the entire time was paperwork. And then here we go. We got the Kings of take on a man. And
But why is that not communicated? Why is it just, oh, he's been injured? That's it.
because it's got to be a secret. To keep us all guessing.
Makes no sense. Glad to see him back though. Brings a little like something different into the attack.
Yeah. Yeah, another option for when we can't seem to score a goal.
There still isn't enough money in the MLS development system. Scrap the MLS, bring the USL up. Even less money, but who cares?
USL's broken too, though. The whole system here is a mess.
Just about money.
Yeah.
Ramiro Green Card Enrique.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be his name.
Better than red card.
Well, that's Wilder. So
Ooh.
I hit the weight room, Murray.
No
Oh
one
God,
told him man
dang.
on or anything though. Like what? You just told him to turn.
No,
That's
they
what-
probably told him man on. And he was like, "No, I got this."
Watch this. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Where's Oscar going?
Back to the locker room.
He said, "My job is done. here.
My
We'll just
job
sit
is
back."
done. Park the bus.
Yeah.
All 11 you get in the box.
Is that Longstaff? That is Longstaff. Has he been playing the whole time? Has he subbed on?
I believe he was subbed on.
It's hard to miss the pale white redhead.
Oh,
There's
the
the Italian dream team.
yeah. Woo!
They've done so much tonight.
Yeah.
I really hope one of them didn't put that cross in that they scored off of. Oh, Caesar, man.
Schlegel going on a whole ass escapade over here.
What's new? Oi,
Oh, what a
here we go.
Oh, oh, oh.
Welcome back.
oh. You know, I almost thought he did something there, and then I saw where the ball was going.
If
So
Sean Johnson would have got chipped from midfield, I would have lost it. Even on shot count.
yeah. Well, now at least now he's going to respect it a little more. So
I wish he would have put that away.
Mario already looks gassed. Brother, you've been off for like 2.5 minutes. He went on one run.
And you cut it short. Brother, hit that. Oh. I thought Longstaff should have hit that.
He should have.
That took a deflection.
Hey.
Nope.
Pedro.
Hey, sir, send him off.
He gave him a corner.
Yeah, it was a corner because I think it came off of Pedro's hands, and that just wasn't really.
Yeah, how is that not interfering with the keeper?
Because I really think they should have less protection.
I agree, but if like we need to be kind of consistent with it, you know what I mean?
I also wouldn't put it past Pedro to flop. Yeah, that's soft.
Yeah.
That's actually a good call.
Oh, Pyro again. They had a potential goal scoring opportunity. They've got the brother's like, dude, I've got 8 smoke grenades in here. I'm setting them all off. Like, I don't care.
Tries to take a corner, the ball just goes through all the fog. No one sees it. 4 million a year, folks. That's 4.3 actually. Ew. Dream team. Ooh, Ramiro. He got fouled first. A yellow for who? So you're calling the foul for us.
Right. Yep.
But
Is that allowed? You know, because I'm trying to think about it because like
I don't know.
anything I'm thinking about it from a football perspective because that's what I know. When
After the play,
when
after the whistle.
yeah, you know what I mean, when the foul happens, anything that happens after that is null and void.
I don't know. That's kind of sketch. It's reminiscent of the yellow card for Chris Richards, and then letting. What are we doing?
Other than like a shoving match, you know what I mean? Like a personal foul. Like that's the only time that something like that gets called after the whistle.
Yeah, I don't. I think in play that's probably a yellow card, but it.
Technically, it wasn't in play though because
Yeah.
play stopped when
I don't know. It throws back.
because did he give the advantage? That's the only thing that I
I would hope not, because he had 0 possession. If he gave it advantage, that's one of the worst advantage calls I've ever seen. Technically, no, I think, but it's MLS.
That's what I thought. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I was just curious. Like letter of the law, I didn't think you could do that.
Rules are made up weekly.
Yeah,
So this week, that's it. Next week, just go kick somebody in the shin.
I think
out
it's
there and you're
made
fine.
up game by game depending on who's playing in said game.
That's also true.
Because LAFC and Galaxy and Seattle and Miami, they all play Fort Lauderdale. I'm sorry, they all play by a different set of rules because they're big market teams. Like
On the pitch, off the pitch.
yeah, NYCFC. They all have a different. We get it's like that hidden MLS code of conduct book that the club had. It's like they get given their rule book after we all get given ours.
And ours is way stricter, with rules that nobody knew existed.
They're like, "Shh, guys, you just take this pamphlet right here. Yours comes in the mail next week. Don't worry."
Well, we are officially into the 90th minute. This second half has been an absolute snoozer.
It's always great for a midweek match to be this dull.
But there's a possibility we come away with 3 points.
Yeah, as they're in a. Oof.
Go on, Enrique. Wait, good touch, buddy. Yep, I got to boot it because your touch was shit. Yes.
Robin, how about you just take a touch? Be him.
We had to build a stadium for
Wait,
a team.
come
No one else
on,
had
pan
to.
up.
7. For what?
Brother, play is going on. I don't need to look at the back of this dude's head.
What are we adding 7 minutes for? No, we had to build a stadium for a team. No one else had to. Yeah, that's
Goshevsky with a nice little threaded pass there.
ooh.
Eee,
Wasn't
that
great.
was a little behind.
Oh, send him off, referee. I'm sorry. How did the ball go that way? And it's theirs. Does that make sense? I don't think physics work. How? Yeah, just 7 minutes. How? Was it? Am I missing something?
I don't. We had the one goal.
Was that second
Nope,
half?
that was first half. Yeah,
What?
we had the little
Shane
scuffle.
O'Neal scuffle. That adds a minute, maybe 2. Then
That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
I was just gonna.
Ew.
Ew.
Brother in
Bro.
Christ, why would you save and a half from Pedro? Wow. I'm confused as to why Insigne bends halfway down to head that ball when it's easily just put your foot up and
Not that flexible anymore.
take a step back. Boom, judging there, take a step back. That's still a save though. Wow. Ew. That's not even Insigne. That's awkward.
You saw somebody bending down, so you just assumed
He looks
Insigne short.
Yeah. Left wing.
Hey, you're not far off there.
Awkward.
Yes, let's try to make the shortest player on the pitch win an aerial duel. It's a great idea. Great idea. Our 5'5" striker maxed up against their 6'4" center back.
Yes, go on.
Ooh.
What? Who?
Ooh. He pulled it.
You got to put that away.
Yeah. Especially if you're him. Brother in Christ.
Now, to play devil's advocate,
No.
if Kara did that, we would be livid.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly happy that he did that right now either. So
Oh. Muriel gonna Muriel. 4 mil a year. At least on target. Yeah. As it should be.
I mean, honestly, give me $4 million a year. I'll go out there and do what he does.
Just
Run at
like-
some guys a couple of times, loses the ball in the box, and then put a couple of balls wider or high. Shit. You got it.
you got to score at least one banger though a year, because right now that's what we're on.
That's fine. Guaranteed I can make that happen. One time a year out of the 87 shots I'm gonna take, we'll have a banger.
Oh, brother in Christ! It's not a handball. Get up. Make better decisions.
Yeah, I mean, Koshevsky should have played the ball to Muriel.
Yeah. Should have paid Duncan 2 mil. And it came 2 mil.
Yeah, Duncan doesn't want to stay here.
Wait.
There's no amount of money that we could offer Duncan to get him to stay here.
Good touch, Rafael.
Boy.
Oh, really? Oh, he's yelling at you from 4'7". I bet that's really intimidating. Wow.
That's short man syndrome. The Napoleon syndrome kicking in.
Got the Italian attitude in there too.
Yep.
How did Insigne get a yellow card? Did he?
Because
for that.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually pretty fragile though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, you got to know when to pull the card and when to nut up and get in somebody's face.
He would have to get on his knees to get in his
Fair.
face. I don't know if I'd be willing to do that.
No, that's when you just accentuate your height, stand over the
That's
motherfucker.
also true, yeah. Give Duncan a new manager and maybe he would.
A new agent.
Oh.
No, a new manager? No.
And
The coach is not going to keep Duncan here. Duncan has eyes on going to Europe.
yes. Hence why he just rejected a contract. They are sending everyone forward. And we have just not exploited the space. Brother in Christ, at least make a save.
Man, how much more open do you want to be?
Did he just play a goal kick? I've never seen that before.
Keeper's coming out here, so let's go ahead and win the ball up pretty high here and let Muriel try to chip him again.
We got 60 seconds left. 4 million mentioned in the chat again. Give 4 million to OC Fan TV, a mil each. We'll split game time. Ew. Dear Lord, Insigne.
Shoot, yeah.
You are ass.
We could do that. Each of us 25-minute shifts.
And you just yeah, play with your left foot, mate. It's fine.
I'm telling you, I can do it. I don't even have to get in shape to do that. He doesn't run.
Oh, great tackle, mate.
I can do that too. I would just make contact. If I'm going to go down like that, I'm going to get sent off.
Why
Fuck
are
it.
you going to ground there in the first place?
Brother's just going on a nice brisk jog right now.
Oh,
Pedro grabbed the motherfucker's head.
I didn't see that.
He grabbed his head instead of the ball. Oh, this team is a fucking comedy show.
What?
Oh, this is a fucking sitcom.
Does this mean another 7 minutes added on? Technically, that could be time.
Look at fucking.
What?
Show the replay. Watch this. Grabs this dude's melon. This is a fucking joke.
Good on that guy for winning the ball, though. Oh, if he gets that anywhere on frame, it's in.
Holy shit.
Pedro's got a little gray in the beard.
Shoot, I'm getting gray in the beard too. Just
I
from
was
watching this
stressed, yeah.
team.
And his name was John Cena.
That's the watch out, watch out, watch out.
We're doing a drop ball at midfield.
Fuck yeah.
Don't know where that came from.
The ref
but
was like, look, you got in his way. He grabbed your head. I don't really know what to do here. So I'm surprised that's not getting called.
What?
Play goal.
Brother in Christ. Okay, he hit it out of bounds. Well done. Time ref.
This guy stinks.
Oh, I want Brecalo back. Get Schlegel out of this squad. Let's see it. Go on, Rodrigo. Time. Oi. A win is a win.
3 points.
Wow. We stay in 10th.
Oh, brother. 10th place. You're just good lord.
Go on.
You can't escape it.
We got celebrations in the chat, but it's just because the game is over.
Yeah.
That's about how we feel too. It's really good, guys. The mediocre guys. What a snooze fest. Correct.
Yep.
If you were in here at any point and you're still in here, we appreciate you watching. If you haven't liked it already, go ahead and like the stream. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm sure that if you're still in here at this point, watching this, you're subscribed. You got anything?
Nope. Thank you all, and hope you all have a safe 4th of July tomorrow, Independence Day, America Day, whatever you want to call it. Stay safe out there. No drinking and driving. Call a Uber. It is not worth your life.
That is correct. Chiefy, final thoughts?
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys again. We will see you
Some point.
Yes. Oh, that was horrific.
That was a rough one.
He's like, "Let's see here."